Good morning. Well, it's still morning. It's almost 11 a.m. and I haven't gotten started with anything because my appointment lasted longer than normal and I had some errands to run afterwards. So there won't be any baking today. Because I need to use 2 or 3 hours for the baking because I need to get everything out. I need to make the cookies. And this coriander cookies, I need to do several trays. So, and no baking today. Today I'm only going to do a bit of other stuff. I need to fill out some forms for the job training, and I get to spend a longer time with my neighbor. And as soon as I've been there, I'm going to take care of this and start knitting today's colorway. But I'm late. I promised my neighbor I would be there about 10 a.m. but I'm late. But I wanted to do this. Do this before I went there. And you've seen me open my calendars. I'm wearing the Wool and Honey by Andrea Mowry, and it's knit with drop snore. So, and I have some, I finished a gnome yesterday, and I have some sock knitting on the needles. I'll show you that later when I sit down to have lunch. Okay, so this is my morning talk, and I'll see you again later, and I'll show you both the gnome I finished. You get a closer look at it because you already saw it when I opened my advent, but you get a closer look at it, and I'll show you the socks I'm working on. See you later. Well, it's later in the day, and I think today's video is going to be sort of short because it's only 1:45 p.m. but I still have a bit of work to do. I have some forms to fill out, and I've basically just been knitting on my advent project and had some coffee, and I just have to get started on the rest of my day. And it's not going to be interesting footage, just filming myself filling out forms. So the baking will be tomorrow, so there will be more interesting footage, I guess, tomorrow, if you think it's interesting watching me make cookies. I was thinking about going for a walk, but it's really cold today, so it's not particularly tempting. According to hubby, we're getting some bad weather. They put out what's called a yellow warning, which means we're getting winds, thunderstorm, maybe a lot of snow. So I could of course go for a walk just for the heck of it, so you could see what that looks like, but I'll probably just film through the window. But I wanted to show you some knitting I've done, something I did yesterday. You saw this in the background this morning when I opened my advent, and this is my newest gnome. I do one of these in a day. This one is called Choose Your Gnome Adventure, and it's just a sort of a recipe for different kinds. I did mine pure stockinette, and because I used Christmas yarn from Hobby for the hat, and I used grey drop snore for the body and the arms because I wanted to have a colorful bead. And the beard is part of a sample of spinning fibers that my neighbor gave me, that she got when she still was running the LYS. So I got that from her, and the nose is a felted ball. So that's my newest gnome. And this is one of those Christmassy ones that I was going to put away after Christmas. And I also finished the first sock of a pair of socks that I'm knitting for hubby. As soon as I saw this pattern, I knew I had to knit it because it looks like a lot of fun, and besides it's sort of, and it's stretchy because it's basically rib with a fun detail. This is the Rumple Socks by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And this was great, really so much fun to knit. And the yarn is Regia Yak Merino. I can't remember what the name of the yarn is, but I'll put that on the screen. And the color is beautiful. And I use 2.5. I use my normal recipe, 64 stitches and everything, but when I knit socks for hubby, I use a 2.5 needle to make them a bit bigger. And this is a rather plump yarn, so 2.5 is perfect. So these are for hubby. And then I've knit on my advent project, and you've seen that already. I'm also going to open my tea advent while I'm sitting here talking to you. Let's see. The picture is starting to look good now. And today it's day 14. And it says it's organic green tea with lemongrass, mint, cinnamon, vanilla and mango. Normally I'm not too fond of teas with mint in them, and I'm not too fond of mango. I'll just make it and see. If I don't like it, I just won't drink it, and I'll make myself some different tea. But now I'm going to sit down and fill out some forms online with a cup of tea. And we're going to quiz night tonight, so maybe I'll film some more footage today. But I need to edit this as soon as hubby gets home because we're going out this evening. So this is the last time I'm talking to you today, at least. So we'll see if I do any more filming. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.